Yes, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Miracle Maker Football Channel. Chelsea 4, Brighton 2. A record-breaking performance from no other person but Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer being the first ever Premier League player to score 4 goals in the first half. What a wonderful performance from Chelsea. After the interval, after the halftime, I was expecting Chelsea to go on and demolish and humiliate Brighton, scoring like, let's say, getting up to 7, possibly 8 goals. But surprisingly, the game ended the same way it ended in the first half, 4-2 in favor of Chelsea. If you watched my preview, I made mention of Chelsea having an advantage when it comes to head-to-head. In the last 4 games, prior to this game, we have defeated Brighton in the 4 games that we've played before this one. Then this is making it the 5 games in a row that Chelsea has defeated Brighton. And this also gave us our first home victory of the season. Under Enzo Maresca, we have seen massive changes, and the relationship between players, the relationship that these players built from last season, you can see the relationship working this season. You can see some partnership developing. Chelsea, seriously, anyone that writes Chelsea off when it comes to challenging for the top 4 or even the Premier League title, the person needs to have a rethink. With the performance we saw today, and after the demolition of West Ham prior to this game, Chelsea, I can say we are back in the title race, in the picture of the contenders for the top 4 for the Premier League title. And the performances of Chelsea seems to silence or make the noise over the conflict between the owners to die a bit. We have seen major improvements in the performances of Chelsea. Some individuals has massively improved. Cole Palmer being the first player in a Premier League history to score 4 goals in the first half. He made mention of expecting to score up to maybe 5 or 6 goals against Brighton. There was a wonderful shot that he took that narrowly missed the top of the goal post, but unluckily for him, the ball went off target. The first goal came after a wonderful run from Nicholas Jackson. Nicholas Jackson unselfishly laid the ball to Cole Palmer, who made no mistake in slotting the ball at the back of the net. The second goal came after Jadon Sancho was fouled and the referee awarded a penalty. Cole Palmer, being Cole Palmer, made no mistake and gave Chelsea the 2-0 advantage from the penalty spot kick, meaning Cole Palmer maintained his 100% record when it comes to penalties. He is yet to miss a penalty for Chelsea. Then the third goal came after a wonderful free kick. Something we used to see from the likes of Marcos Alonso. Cole Palmer, what more can you say about this guy? He is the full package. A wonderful free kick over the top of the goal post to give Chelsea 3-0 lead before a wonderful well-timed pass from Jadon Sancho found Cole Palmer, who made no mistake and squeezed the ball in a very tight angle. A very, very tight angle. Cole Palmer seems to know what to do even before the ball gets to him. Not all players can score from that position because it was a very difficult angle, but Cole Palmer squeezed it through that difficult angle to score his 4 goals and to become the first player to score 4 goals in the first half in a Premier League game. Another record set by Cole Palmer. Manchester City, despite their riches, despite their wealth of talented players, they definitely will be regretting why they let a player of Cole Palmer's caliber to walk out so easily. We bought him 40 million pounds, just 40 million pounds, and Cole Palmer has proven to be the bargain of the season. And Cole Palmer has proven to be a bargain. He has scored over 30 goals for Chelsea, providing close to 20 assists. I think Cole Palmer should have like more than over 50 goal contributions. This season, currently in the 5 games he has played, he has 6 goals and 4 assists. That is 10 goal contributions, if I'm not mistaken. 10 goal contribution for Cole Palmer this season. Erling Haaland is still the top goal. Erling Haaland once again is still the highest goal scorer for now with 10 goals, but Cole Palmer has joined the race yet again for the Premier League Golden Boot with 6 goals, overtaking Nicholas Jackson, who is still on 4 goals. Nicholas Jackson would have scored goal. He missed so many chances today, but his hard working shouldn't be taken for granted. The pass he gave to Cole Palmer is so unselfish, and not all players can give that pass from that position. We saw how many times Noni Madueke, who by the way was so selfish today. I talked about Noni Madueke in my preview. Against Brighton, Noni Madueke played for himself. There are a couple of times he's supposed to pass the ball, but he chose to aim for the post. Nicholas Jackson unselfishly squared the ball to Cole Palmer, and most of the goals scored by Cole Palmer this season has been provided by Nicholas Jackson. You can see the relationship developing between Nicholas Jackson and Cole Palmer. Same thing we used to see from Frank Lampard and Didier Drogba. We are beginning to see it from Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson, which will make it very difficult for Enzo Maresca to drop Nicholas Jackson. Despite the hat-trick heroics of Christopher Nkunku, he was made to wait till the 80th minute, around 80th minute, before he was introduced. Chelsea players gave their, although the goal we considered, the first goal we considered came after a blunder involving the goalkeeper. Even the second goal, the 2 goals we considered were just defensive blunders and goalkeeper errors. After Wesley Fofana gave the ball to Robert Sanchez, he had the opportunity to give the pass to Levi Colwill, who was unmarked, but he chose to play it through the middle, and a Brighton player intercepted it to give Brighton hope before Cole Palmer took the ball out of the reach of Brighton. These are inevitable with the way Chelsea are set, with the way we are playing out from the back. Expect similar scenario to occur. Expect Chelsea to concede this type of goals with the way we are playing. You cannot fault the goalkeeper, you cannot fault the defenders. This is the system Enzo Maresca wants to deploy. This is the system he wants to play. He wants to build from the back. Chelsea 4, Brighton 2. Who impressed you the most? Definitely Cole Palmer is going home with a match ball. He scored 4 goals. He has scored so many goals for Chelsea since signing from Manchester City. This Chelsea team, I can boldly tell you that they are back in the title race. They are back. Chelsea is now serious contenders for the top 4 and for the Premier League, because I don't see many teams that are in a better form than Chelsea. We have scored the most goals in the Premier League, if I'm not mistaken. But I know we have scored so many goals. I know we've conceded a lot, but when it comes to goal scoring, we have scored goals. In the next video, I will be bringing you the player ratings and some words from Enzo Maresca. So make sure to stay tuned by subscribing to the channel. Make sure your notification bell is turned on. Like this video and stick around. Stay cool and stay blessed. Blue always will be the color.